Hello again and welcome back to March West Junction TMD. In this April update, I'm just going to show you some of the extra details that I've added from West Hill Wagon Works, and also I'll have some trains running just for the people that like to see just the trains running as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy. Okay, now you find me over at the workbench, and as you can see in front of you, there's 4 packs here from West Hill Wagon Works, which are all 3D printed items. And the first item we're just going to have a look at is this locomotive inspection platforms. You get 2 of them in the pack. I think they're £7.95 around that. They come unpainted and they're still on the sprue. Now I must warn you, there is quite a bit to cut off on these. As I'll show you one that I have completed on the layout in a minute, and you've got to be very careful when cutting them out because they break quite easy, so you just got to take your time. It took me probably about 20 minutes to cut one out, so I'll take you over to the layout now and just show you one of them on the layout. Okay, we're back over on the layout, and obviously this is the depot side of the layout. And outside the depot building, as you can see on the hard standing, I've fitted one of these West Hill Wagon Works inspection platforms. And I've got a guy working on one of the coaches here. I suppose he's touching up a bit of paint or something like that. As you can see, once you start cutting all the sprues off, there's quite a lot removed. Now to paint these, I've used the usual Halford's Grey matte primer, and also then I've used a Humbrol enamel paint, and I've painted it with number 60, and it's a matte colour, and it's come out quite well actually. It's come out a lot darker than I expected. Then the cap looks on the tin, which is a bit better, but they are absolutely fantastic 3D printed item. They are really good. And the detail is unbelievable when you look, and you can see the actual cutouts for the treads as well, and that's on the steps as well going down. They are absolutely fantastic item. I really recommend them, and for the price, less than £8, they're an absolute steal. But as you can see, like I said before, there's quite a bit been removed, so just take your time cutting bits off because it is brittle. So just be very careful. So there you go, that's the first item. Back over at the workbench, this is the next item we're going to look at from West Hill Wagon Works, and it's the modern pallet racking. And you see these in all industries. We have them at work as well. Now the last time I purchased these, I had the one that's on the picture, but this time I've gone for a blue and orange, which is similar to what we have at work. And they're really good kits, so simple to put together. Just the normal glue, normal plastic glue, and they're set in a few minutes, and then you're just ready to position. You don't even have to paint these. I'll take you over to the depot again and just show you where I've put them inside the depot. Okay, we're back over at the depot, and I know this looks a bit drastic, but I've just removed the building a little bit so you can see inside some of the detail that's been added, just so it's clearer than me trying to shoot from the end views. And as you can see, the pallet racking's at the back there on the wall. It's very good pallet racking, like I say. It's just like the real thing as we've got them at work. I've put on there some Euro pallets which are from the Bachmann range, and there's some also Scenecraft pallets as well, just resting on the top there, with some barrels and batteries, and I think we've got some buffers on that one there, and they are really good, and like I say, really easy, and I think they only cost, I think, less than £3 for the whole lot there. Outside the depot, which I've showed you before, is the other version, which is the yellow version, and as you can see, I've loaded that one up as well with pallets of stuff, buffers, snow ploughs and things like that. Some air pipes there, and they're a very good kit and well worth less than £3. So I think it's well recommended. Okay, back over at the workbench again, and the next item we're going to look at are these workshop detailed storage trays. You get 3 in a pack, and the 3D printed, come unpainted, and I just do the same as what I've done before, where I spray them with Halford's grey primer, and then painted them with the 60 Humbrol again, which is a matte red. And I'll take you over to the depot again and just show you where I've fitted these into the depot. Okay, back over at the depot, and as you can see, there's one of the actual storage tray units, and they're very, very well detailed. I've left them grey inside so it shows some of the detail, and just painted the outside, and I've attached this one to a workbench that's in the middle of the depot, and the other 2 are at the back here where the lockers are and the workbenches and things like that. So I think these were less than £3 as well, and they're very good detail inside. I need to wear my glasses when I'm looking inside at all the little bits and bobs, or you'll need a magnifying glass. So that's why probably not worth painting it all up, because you're not really going to get to see it the way it's positioned at the back wall of the depot there. But again, another recommended item that's well worth buying from West Hill Wagon Works. Okay, back at the workbench again, and this final item from West Hill Wagon Works are these wheel chocks. Now there's 4 in a pack, and they're very, very fine detail, as you can see there, and they are quite good items. But I must warn you, when you're cutting these off the sprue, you must start from the chock end and not from the end of the handle, because you will break them. The first one I've cut out, unfortunately, which I've got here still on the sprue, because I did it from the handle end, it's snapped off before I could even get down to where the chock is. So just be very careful, and I found that when I cut the other 3 out, cutting from where the chock is, starting that end and leaving the handle attached, they didn't seem to break. So I'll take you over to the depot side and show you where I've got these in place. Okay, we're back over the depot side of the layout, and as you can see in front of you there's one of the chocks there resting against a grip bin, waiting for someone to use it if they need to chock any wagons up, or coaches or locomotives that have come into the yard. The other 2 I've put down at the depot end, and as you can see, I've got one line on the floor just there, and the other one is resting against that grip bin as well. They are really, really good items, and I think they're a must for every layout that's got a depot or a yard or something like that, because if you watch a programme on the telly, and I think it's Trains and Trucks or something like that, that's on one of those Sky channels, what you see them on there is when they're loading the wagons or coaches or any locomotives onto a lorry, they use these as it's edging down onto the transfer ramps onto the tracks, just to stop, if in case something breaks, stops it rolling away. So I think they're a very good item. Again, I think there was only a couple of £. Easy to paint. I paint them on the sprue. I did the usual, sprayed them with the grey from Halford's, and again I've used the red from the Humbrol number 60, and I think they're very good items. Just adds that little extra detail that's needed around a layout. Something to show you that's a little bit different this month are these Albright and Wilson presoflow wagons that I've come across. Now I've been having a sort out of some of my rolling stock and locos and that to see what I need to get rid of and move on, and I come across these, and I don't really want to get rid of them actually because the detail is really good. Now believe it or not, these were in triple packs from Dapol, and I bought these some years ago. I think it was about 6 or 7 years ago, and they were in these like I say triple packs, not boxed, they were like bags, and they come with all the actual details that you need to add, which I've started to add the detail on the last 3 here, and I paid £4.99 for the pack of 3, and I bought 3 packs out of them. Now when you look at the prices of these now from Hornby, they're over £20 plus, an absolute steal. So if you're out there and when the shows start up again, keep an eye out, see if you can see any of these triple packs lying around, and you might get yourself a bargain like I did with these some years ago. And I forgot I got them because they've been packed away, and I just didn't remember that I had them. And like I say, they're very good detail as well. So that's just something different that I've added to the layout. As you've probably noticed, running around the layout is this Class 37 685 in Intercity livery. I had this for my birthday back in February off the lovely wife, with a couple of Class 60s and a wagon and loads of other stuff that I did put all over Facebook because I couldn't believe the amount of stuff I had. But it was my 50th, and she got absolutely spoilt. It's a great model. The detail's really good, and for once I think the colouring's quite good as well, which has always been an issue with these when you look at the ones that were produced by Trains, which I've sold on now because I've had this one. And like I say, it's a really good detail for a Batman loco. I've set it up with my replica stroke Batman charter coaches with the white roofs, Intercity white roofed, which complement the loco really well. Again, these are in the days where you could buy these for £10, these coaches. I mean, when you look at coaches now, £50, £60, it just shows how prices have gone up. But obviously the detail's gone up as well, and the quality. So there you have it. That's the new addition to the fleet there. Okay, that brings me to the end of this April update, and I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please don't forget to hit the like button, and if you feel there's other people you know that would like to see this video, then please share. And if you haven't already done so, please hit the subscribe button. I'm really impressed with the subscribers I've got at the moment. It's doing really well. And I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone that's subscribed to the channel. And I will be posting a lot more stuff as it comes through. I have ordered some of the Aquascale nuclear flask stuff and container wagons, so I'm waiting for them to come, and when they do I'll put a video out, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon. So once again, thanks very much for watching and taking the time out to watch this video, and stay safe, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.